I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Y'all.
Let me take my last slurp of Joe.
This is going in.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Everything
Okay.
dumb as fuck that you do before everything starts, it goes in anyways.
It's fine. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to number 5, where we do things. This is Big Bada Boom. And I'm Cole. There's Trovis right down there. He's at the bottom. Right over there is Jacob.
This is not synced up, right? But it works.
Oh, it's synced up. Everybody point.
He's up there.
Point at Jacob. Okay, point at me. Okay, point at Ashton.
I mean, I guess
To
it
the
works
left.
out, yeah. I
I
guess
don't
it
know
works.
what's going on, man.
It's because he's on the
All right.
phone.
So Jacob, could you help us out a little bit here?
Yes.
Who are you?
Who the
Can you
fuck are
explain
you?
who you are? Who are you, man?
To be honest,
You're
I don't even know who you are.
You're very mysterious.
It's the
I don't know
lip
if you
ring.
know that.
It's
I don't know
the
if you know that, but you are very mysterious.
lip ring.
I think it's a cool trait. But if you could, that'd be awesome. If you could just explain a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do.
Well, I'm Jacob. I work at a restaurant, which sucks.
Restaurants are cool.
Don't do much. Yeah, but not this one.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there for a long time.
Oh, is it the? Oh yeah, didn't you get him a job
mean,
at the place you were at?
Yeah, we worked together.
Badass.
What's up? What did you say?
What?
Come at me.
Don't
like
worry about
it. You got anything to add to that?
You work at a restaurant.
Yes.
Your name is Jacob, and you probably like chicken. It's a good assumption.
All right, let's put you in historically, okay?
All right.
Fill me in.
When did you and I meet?
6th grade. Out.
You're
Second
6th grade.
week of 6th grade. You're 8th grade.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he was in 6th grade and I was in 8th grade.
You know, it's funny. That's kind of around the time that we met.
It's the exact same time that we met.
Yeah,
I met both of you at the exact same time.
That's kind of wild.
Nice.
That is kind of weird. I never thought about that. I met both of you at the same exact time, but I never introduced you two together.
Till about when we started this half a year ago.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
that
mean,
weird?
I think you knew of him mostly from Loaded Chodes and like
Yeah.
him doing stuff on my channel. But
Mostly from
I don't
yeah,
think
the
I ever
channel in
really,
We
general.
talked
I
a
never
few
really brought you
times
guys
at
together.
school.
Have we?
Did you?
Yeah. In the mornings.
You
when
made
y'all
me
was
think of
sitting on
Hunter
stage.
Cook. He makes me think of Hunter. You remember Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trey's friend.
he's got a little Hunter vibes.
Yeah, he was
He's
also
not-
a part
he's
of the
not cringy,
gospel.
though. Hunter
Hunter
is
was
cringy. He's not
cringy.
cringy.
Hunter used to make like fishing hooks and stick them to his hat. He was a weird kid. He was also one of
Right.
Trey's friends though, so it all works out.
I met the both of you around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I've been friends with both of you since. So I don't know what else there is to add to that.
Yeah.
We all did a lot more videos together, though. Right?
What's up?
Y'all did a lot more videos together.
Me and him, we did a lot. Do you want to go into that? Should we talk about that?
Yeah, I mean,
About what me and him did?
we don't. I mean, personally, I don't even know what we're talking about with this
Well,
episode. So
well, me and him,
this is
me
kind
and
of
him
your
did a lot.
thing
Have
today.
done a lot of stuff on YouTube together.
Right.
I guess you know what?
Yeah.
Let's say okay. So this whole episode, the topic that we're talking about is the load of chodes. We'll get into that, and I think the best way to get into it right now is to start with where me and Jacob. No. Yeah. To start where me and Jacob first like started making videos together on YouTube. And
So-
then cut in at the same time where we made the actual gang.
Right? Who made that? Was it Corbin?
No.
No?
It was me and Isaac.
Oh yeah, that makes worse.
Yeah, it was me and Isaac. So, and then
Remember,
we'll go from there.
you remember
So let's
Corbin's
start.
YouTube channel?
Yeah,
He
Core
like did
dude.
a
I
bunch.
remember he I remember when
He used to do so many like gang signs and shit to think he thought he was so
he brushed
cool.
his teeth and then he drank. He didn't spit or wash his mouth out, and he drank orange juice. I remember that being one of his videos.
He made a lot of weird shit.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
he didn't make a lot of content. Anyways, let's get back on topic.
Alright.
So I think the best place to start is from where me and Jacob started making videos, and then in the middle, cut in when me and Isaac made the gang.
Mhm.
'Cause that was, or no, actually, Loaded Chodes happened a year before I met both of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say because whenever I became like buddy with you guys, that was whenever you were
It was
like,
already a
"Oh,
thing.
let's get him in," and I was like, "I don't understand." Yeah,
Loaded Chodes.
yeah, I remember it.
All right, so I guess I'll start there. I'll start at the beginning. So Loaded Chodes started my 7th grade year. I don't know exactly what year that was. I guess I should have thought of
Uh,
that. I don't remember what year that was. What year was
7th grade,
that? Was 20.
2012, 2012,
I'm
2010,
thinking 2012.
2012
No,
probably.
it's not
No,
2010.
because
It's
it would
definitely
be
2010.
2011 or 12 because I was a grade above you for a while.
I want to say it's 2012.
Let's go with that then. Who's it gonna hurt? Who cares?
Ooh.
Who's gonna know?
So 2012. That was whenever I was in 7th grade. Me and my best friend at the time, Isaac. Hopefully, he will be featured in a video at some point
Dude,
in
that'd
the
be
series.
wild to have him on.
That'd be really cool.
There's some
Um,
crazy stuff to
I
talk
think
about with
I
him
think what I think what would be a really like epic video is if we got everybody that we like
from the LOC.
was in our crew.
Yeah.
That would be so hectic. Discord calls are hard to manage when there's more than 3 people, to be honest.
We couldn't do everybody from the Loaded Chodes.
I mean, was Brian
We
a
could do
part
like
of it?
people we no.
Okay, cool. Because I don't want to talk to Brian. I don't really care for him much.
I mean, we could do like a big episode, I guess, and
We could,
bring
you know what would be
a
fun,
few people in, 'cause
to
there's
be
a few people
honest,
that I know I can bring in.
would be to bring Brian in to talk about the dreams. He had some wild dreams.
That
That
would
would be a good episode. With your lights flickering. See that?
Bro. Oh no, bro. I gotta fix my lights. I guess I'll just turn this on. Boom.
Oh, that works. That works. That works.
That was yellow for a second.
Yeah, it was.
That was
I
very
can make
weird.
mine yellow.
All right. Yeah, you're the only one. There you go. Now we all match.
Yeah, now I'm yellow too.
I think it
Oh,
makes it
dude,
look better across
it's
all three
such
of
a
us.
hue in here now. I don't like
Okay.
it. We
Where
can do
were
it.
we at? You can change your light.
Yeah, I
you
don't like
want.
this. I got a lot of different color lights. Let me go through. Oop, this is
Um,
yellow.
I miss.
Where were we at?
I
We were
do not
talking about,
remember what we were talking about.
We were
We were talking about how me and you started
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah, basically.
together. Like our first video is what brought up.
So
This is all unmarked territory. I don't know anything about any of this. So.
I'm starting where Loaded Shows first began.
Right.
Okay, so it was 2012. Me and my best friend Isaac, we were at Alex's house.
Oh, I remember
We were
him.
we were at his house, and it was the whole crew over there for that weekend. There was like 7, 8 of us that hung out every weekend, and me and Isaac, we came up. This was first. The gang sign was first,
Mm-hmm.
which was we were gonna make a gang, and that's gonna be our gang sign. It's the
It's
shape
a
of a dick.
PP. It's a
PP.
PP. Yeah,
We just
it's a
thought it'd be
PP.
really funny,
It is funny.
and then we ended up coming up with the name Load of Chodes that
Mhm.
night. We can call it the LOC for short. That's usually what we call
Show
it.
him the shirt.
So much to say. Yeah. Load
Yeah.
of Chodes.
We can't keep saying chodes because YouTube will get mad. To be
It
honest.
might.
Yeah.
Probably
Knows?
will. I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube, so.
Yeah, that would suck. So the LOC, that's what we'll refer to it as, the LOC.
Sure.
So it brought up that night,
Mhm.
I don't remember the date anywhere close to the date that it happened because we spent pretty much every week in there, my 7th grade year. And then we got everybody in on it. Everybody that was in our group that we hung out with, we were all just a gang. Like we weren't like a gang, but
Nah, it
we
was
would just
more
all
of
be
like
like, oh, like we're the loaded chodes, like we're the LOC. Sorry.
a, a gang. Can't really call
we were,
yourself
we
that
were,
and be a proper gang. That doesn't
we were,
exactly
we
exist.
weren't a gang. We called it like we were just a gang. Like, oh, this is my gang.
Group of buddies.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were just a group. We were just a group of
A
guys that
posse.
hung out.
You were a posse.
We were a posse.
That's right.
Yeah, we were definitely a posse.
That's a better word for it.
The next year, one person left, and then 2 new people came in to the LOC, which was you and Brian.
Yeah. I don't ever remember. I've probably talked to Alex once, and that was whenever him and Katrina were a thing.
He was already gone.
Yeah, pretty
He
much.
was gone when I met you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never even talked to him much.
Yeah. So, and then I also met you, Jacob, but you weren't in it yet. Ashton was in it before you. I remember because I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'm trying to remember something specific. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. So 8th grade, before you, it was Ashton,
Right.
and that was like a little group of people we hung out with, which was
Technology class. We all had tech
to that
class
point.
together.
Technology class was
We
like
had
where everybody was
we
at.
had Corbin, Brian, Isaac wasn't in there, but it was me, you, Corbin, Brian.
Isaac was in there.
Isaac,
Yeah, Isaac
too?
was in there.
Dude, it was
Yes, Isaac was in
everyone.
there.
It was
It was
everyone.
everybody.
Oh,
It was
I remember.
me, you, Isaac, Brian, Corbin, and who else was in there?
Miss Delaney.
And Miss Delaney.
Bro, she hated me.
Yeah,
I don't
she was
know
part of the group.
why.
She hated you.
She hated me
Because you
so
Googled
much.
is sperm flammable in her classroom.
It's a good question.
I still don't know the answer.
It's not. I
It's
wouldn't
not.
think so.
Have you
No.
tried it?
No, not yet.
We can new Mythbusters.
Experiment time.
Yeah.
Okay. So
okay.
we were all
So
together.
that's where that was 8th grade crew.
That, you know what? I have a video up on my channel from the 8th grade crew. If you want to see truly, Troy was there too. To be honest, Troy was there. I don't know if Troy was a part of any of it, but he was kind of a buddy of ours.
Troy came in the next year, I would say, but the next year,
Late
y'all
that year,
like
yeah.
we weren't loaded chodes anymore. The next
Right.
year we went to LLC anymore. But
Do
that
you
was when
remember
Troy
the
got
bully?
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should play that. Are you gonna play that?
Yeah, you guys want to see it?
Yeah, put it on.
I'm gonna play it and then I'll edit it in
Oh, that's funny.
when we edit. I gotta load up my Chrome.
Chrome.
Chrome. Trovis.
Trojan man.
Alright. I like that if I type my name in Google, everything pops up from my Steam account to my fucking Twitter. All that shit.
You have a Twitter?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
use it?
no. I don't use any of my social medias. You're crazy.
I guess I don't use Twitter either. I don't think anybody
Fuck
really
Twitter.
does.
Who uses Twitter, like, who isn't, like, famous or trying to cry about something? So, it's not... Is it a skit? Can I put it as a skit? Can I put it in my skit playlist?
Did you put it in your skit playlist?
It's not currently there, but I feel like it deserves to be in my skit playlist.
I think it does deserve to be there.
It's definitely a skit.
Technically, it is a skit.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Walking
Oh, I'm gonna
fast.
pause the recording real quick.
That was a great video.
Oh, it was so bad though.
Nah, man, it was great.
Miss Delaney hated us. She hated us.
Oh, yeah, she hated us.
She called me gay one day. I remember
Okay.
that. You remember that? Let's not
I
get
think I do.
Miss Delaney in trouble. Okay.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Anyways, let's get back on topic.
So
I gotta full screen this. I'm sorry.
where are we next? Okay, so it was at the end of the 8th grade year where the loaded chodes, the LOC at school kind of split apart.
Yeah, we stopped being friends because
I feel like none of us even really talked during the summer.
no, I mean me and you hung out outside of summer. That was
Yeah,
probably the only one of the only
yeah, we
times
did.
we ever hung out during that time.
Yeah,
But also, you
we
guys
hung
were
out during.
all extremely emo. Everyone was extremely emo.
That's very true. We were all
Like
emo.
like it was embarrassing. So, cuz you guys all hung out with like Katrina and Carissa and
Not at that time.
nah, I mean, yeah. I mean, cuz
No, they
that's
were before.
oh, timelines. I don't
No,
understand.
we hung out with them before.
Bro, Katrina's got a child. I'm sorry, we're getting off track, but she's got a kid and it's
Yeah,
with
I saw
Noah. It's with Noah.
it.
H-Town. H-Town.
H-Town. H-Town.
Y'all don't know what that. It's not even worth talking about. It
No,
might
you're
be.
probably right.
No, I mean it might be, but not
We can
today.
cover a video about freshman year later.
Oh, dude, an entire. We need Brian in for that one. We gotta like suck it up and talk to Brian for once
Yeah,
and do that because
I think that would be cool.
he's kind of
I think it'd be cool
detrimental
if we
if
got
we
everybody
actually.
in there.
Yeah,
Isaac,
just
that'd
for
be cool.
reminiscing. Yeah.
Corbin can't.
Well, what's Corbin up to?
Ooh.
Bro.
Is all right. Hold on. Let me pause the recording.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. Continue.
All right, so we're good?
Yeah,
Still
we're
going?
good. We're good. We're going.
All right.
So we are summer.
Summer. So we pretty much not all of us really like we didn't communicate and talk the same
Right.
after 8th grade. We all kind of a little bit went our separate ways
Until freshman year.
until freshman year, which we all got even closer then.
Yeah. So
But
freshman year is whenever, to be honest, in my eyes, whenever LOC was like a bigger thing. Because
yeah,
that's whenever like I legit, because like to be honest, up until freshman year, I didn't really know like about what any of it was.
well, that was when. So that summer after 8th grade,
Mhm.
that was when I made a YouTube channel. I took the name and I made a YouTube channel and I
Right.
made a logo and like all kinds of cool
Remember
stuff for
that.
it. And we had like there was like pictures drawn and like the channel art was like all of us animated, all the people that
Yeah.
were in it.
Destinasia.
Nobody was in it yet. No, Destinasia was after that.
Right, but it's still the same.
Destinasia was
Right.
um,
Big timeline difference, but it was based on the same thing.
yeah. So it was me and Isaac still, because Isaac was still wanting to do it with me. Because I
Right.
talked to him about it. Because me and him, we'd done some YouTube stuff before, and he was down.
Right.
Keep in mind, all that we were doing on here was jackass stunts. That's like was the purpose of
That
this.
was that was the
Was for us
point,
to be
Yeah.
stupid and get ourselves hurt.
which was basically what
And then,
Cole in the Hole was for a good percentage
yeah,
of the time.
and then I got Gage in it. I told him the idea. He loved the idea. He thought it was awesome. And then he was able to get Zach in it. That was 4 of us.
And then Blake.
And then no, not Blake. It
Oh.
was Sean, and then Jacob. We were the 6 that started the YouTube channel, and we tried for a long time of that period of freshman year, or no, after 8th grade, after 8th
Summer.
grade, sophomore year. Like
To,
tried
like,
so
keep
hard to
it
get
going?
videos out, and we
Yeah.
were never able to get it all together.
Yeah, I remember nothing actually ever came of it because you had
Yeah,
Cole in the Hole
and
got shut down. That was around the time that got shut down, so you like lost all motivation for it.
yeah, we had so much hype. Like that
Right.
channel was hyped
Yeah,
up. It had a bunch of
Well,
You
subscribers.
had
we
like
had a
no
lot made off
videos and
of
it
it.
got like to all the way up to like almost 300.
Yeah,
It's too much, man.
Uh,
I worked my ass off and I got nothing.
I tried so hard to bring everybody together, but I was like, there's no point of doing this as a group channel.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do videos together. Like I
Right.
can't do videos with Jacob today. I'm gonna do one with Gage tomorrow. Like no, we all gotta do them together.
Right. It's a lot
That
easier.
was like
It's a lot
that
easier
was like
now, especially with like Discord and shit.
that was the big deal to me
Right.
was that I wanted all of us to like do them all together.
Right, but
Because I mean we were doing them like we were all doing them anyways, but Is like
It's
nobody.
just separate people.
We can never all meet up at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, and then there would be times that there's only like one person missing, but it's like, oh, like we still can't do anything because they won't
Yeah.
come, or they can't come, or something's going on.
Yeah, it's not the same. Well,
And
you
I
guys were
think that happened
always
with
like
each
somebody
of
was
us.
always in trouble or something.
Jacob was the one that was in trouble all the time. He was always grounded.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
how I was. Like I didn't go anywhere because I was always grounded. So
Sean,
But
every
me and
time,
Cole, we always still hung out because I'd always sneak out because he
yeah,
lived
well, y'all were also
I,
two
I
basically
houses
was,
down,
neighbors.
so I'd always
yeah, we were all neighbors,
Yeah.
except for Isaac.
Yeah, I remember going to Isaac's house. Oh,
That
that's a
that, that
video
was
on
the
its own.
hardest part about Isaac,
Yo,
like trying to get
that
Isaac there because he
that
lived so far away.
that is a video on its own. Isaac's house.
Yeah, I have it written down.
Do you really? Great minds think
Yeah.
alike.
Oh yeah, I also have freshman year written down.
There you go. Dude, we've got to.
What was I saying?
Fuck. I don't even know.
I don't remember.
You
Why did my
were-
screen get so dark all of a sudden?
It's just you. You were saying that you couldn't get everyone together, so it was always more of a hassle.
You
Wasn't
can
even
never
worth
get
it.
everybody together. Yeah, eventually it became not worth it, and I still got this. I got the same satisfaction making videos with everybody, but it just sucked that like this whole idea, this whole thing that we created, like just
Right.
went to waste.
That's why.
Like I still have journals, like multiple journals full of ideas.
Yeah, I
for
remember
us to
you
do.
showed it to me. It's like a shit ton of journal, like of nothing but just like badass ideas.
And then I remember the thing that made me the most like upset, like when all that stuff was going on, is so Gage and Zach, like they stole leadership from me.
Right.
Which and initially I didn't want to be the leader. I wanted all of us to be equal.
Mm-hmm.
But even if there's not a leader, there's still going to be a ringleader. And I was the person who kept everybody together.
Right.
So ultimately, that made me the ringleader. I was the like I was the one like putting a path down for everybody.
That's why I think, to be honest, backtracking just a second, why like that group channel thing that we talked about would be such a good idea, because like if we can all separately have our own video for once a week, like, and it not be like it'd be like something's interesting every week, it'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
And it actually
I think it
work.
would be amazing.
It could actually work because we don't have to be together for it. Like I can't drive across the country. It's not gonna happen. I won't do it.
Yeah.
But we could do it like this, you know?
We could.
Let's make it happen.
We could do
Anyways,
that.
continue. Stolen.
Stolen.
Leadership was stolen from the coal.
Yeah. So they started making their own decisions about what they wanted like this group to be. And they kicked Sean out.
Yeah, because we were in a group chat for a while.
Yeah.
And then it started out as all of us having ideas, and then it came down to two people only having ideas and making up what they wanted for it.
That's not cool.
And not everyone had a say in it.
It's no
and
longer
then,
group effort.
So then too, they just kicked Sean out. They told him that he wasn't allowed to do it, like he couldn't do it, like nobody wanted him there.
Which is not true.
Which wasn't true at all. I had no idea. Like I found out after, like he was already kicked out. And then they brought in a new guy without talking to anybody.
Right.
It was somebody I'd never even met in my life.
Wasn't he like a major asshole?
Yeah. His name was John.
John.
Yeah. I know a John. He's an asshole too.
Yeah. He was an asshole.
Yeah, jokes. They're funny.
So he came in. I had never met the guy.
Right.
And Agent Zach, they just brought him in. They said, "You're doing this with us now." And then he started taking leadership.
Yeah.
He started like wanting to make up rules.
Corruption.
Yeah,
It
he started like
legit does sound like full on corruption.
And he wanted to kick out Jacob and Isaac.
Why?
He didn't like Jacob because Jacob was the youngest in the group. Or Jacob and Sean both were. I think they're the same age.
Isn't Sean like Blake's brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember him.
I think Sean's a little bit older.
They just didn't like Jacob, so they didn't want him there. And then Isaac was never around they had never John had never met him, so he didn't want him there either.
Me and John
The
never
only
met
reason he
either.
wanted to keep me, the only reason why he didn't say anything about me is because I was like I had ownership of the channel, like it was my YouTube channel.
Right. It was yours.
So that was the only reason why I even stayed in. And then they went and they got these shirts made without ever talking to me,
Right.
and they used this is the wrong font. It's not the logo.
Right.
Like didn't
Yeah.
even ask me for anything. They just went and made it. Wrong T-shirts.
Dude, half of this I did not even know about.
Yeah,
Like all this deep corrupted story, I didn't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It
That's
crazy.
what was going on. And then
'Cause I
I tried
remember me and
I tried
you.
to reset so many times.
Yeah.
The deep corruption in the story of
Yeah,
the LOC.
and I remember. So it was there was not really a load of chodes at that point.
Right. It was more of just
We weren't
like
doing anything about, but it was only us four in there at that time. It was John, Zach, Gage, and me, and we were doing videos, all four of us together. But
right.
for some reason, like we just never did anything on load of chodes when we could have, because like that was like the new group. That was
Yeah.
it was left, and we
Right.
could have made videos multiple times, but we never did. We did them on all of our separate channels,
Yeah.
and then he ended up leaving. He didn't want to make videos with us anymore, and then I reset Load of Chodes.
Mhm.
I got with Jacob, and me and him, we tried to bring it back alive. I remember we invited Isaac and Sean back. We invited them to come back, and
I
later
don't
on,
think
Gage.
Isaac was down the second time.
No, he wasn't down the second time. He didn't want to the second time.
Yeah.
Too much stress, sounded like.
And then Gage and Zach wanted to come back.
Yeah. Isaac didn't really want to come back because he didn't want the same thing happening again.
Yeah. Well, it was
Yeah.
that and
Pretty
that
sure-
night that
Sorry, go ahead.
that and that night that we made those videos. Me, you, Gage, and Isaac, where we were playing stapler roulette.
Oh my god, dude.
He couldn't do it. Isaac couldn't do it.
I also recall that was around the time that Isaac like completely dropped out, right? Wasn't he like? And then that was also like the big drama between
yeah.
him and Brian. So there was a lot of shit going on at that
Yeah,
time.
he had a lot of stuff going
Yeah.
on at that time.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of stress during that time with him. So I can imagine why.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot going on with him at that time, and he didn't want to do it anymore because of that weekend. I don't think he didn't like what we were doing, and I said that was gonna be like easy, like basic stuff for us to do, like the crazy stuff that like we
He
come up with,
talked so much
way
shit
beyond that.
before it though.
I'm not
Yeah,
doing
and it
that
got to
shit.
his it got to his turn, and he couldn't do it.
We already talked about that kind of thing. Like I don't do that.
Yeah,
Like-
I know. That's why I never asked you.
Yeah,
to,
I know. I'm good. I'm
create a
glad you
YouTube
did.
channel. That's why I never asked you.
Like we can do all kinds of stuff, but I don't like getting hurt.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna slap my ass with a stapler. It's not gonna
Um,
happen.
Jacob, am I missing anything anywhere? Is there anywhere in the story that I'm missing something?
I'm gonna
I don't think
shrink
so.
a
I
little
think
bit.
What
pretty
what
much
happened
covers
after?
it.
I guess it just kind of it faded
Well,
away.
me and you started making videos
Well-
on your channel after.
That was
That's-
Do It All.
What?
I forgot. Okay, I forgot. So look,
Yeah,
so it was
We
in
can discuss
between.
that. I forgot about
It was
that.
it was before me and Jacob tried to revive Load of Chodes.
Right.
Me and him were doing a channel, just me and him at
But
the
we're
time.
still in the process of talking about it.
Yeah, we were still talking about it, but me and you were still doing. We were doing that channel called Do It All. It was a channel just me and Jacob, and we did vlogs, we
Yeah.
did challenges. We had like a few like I don't even know. We did a bunch of stuff, and then we
Yeah.
brought in Jose, and we brought in
Remember Jose.
David and Sean.
Skater Mexican boy.
Huh?
Jose.
No, that's Jesus. That's Jesus. Brought in Jose.
Jose. I don't know him.
And then there was some stuff that went on with that,
Yeah.
and then
I-
I deleted the channel. There was a lot of drama that came behind that.
Cole, if
You got pretty
anybody,
mad.
if anybody, you have been through more YouTube channels than I can recall any other person ever.
Now that makes sense.
I mean, just in
Could you
this-
imagine if all of my videos I've ever made were compiled into one channel?
Oh, Dude, it'd be
That
hundreds.
that would be the most like widespread content.
We just
Yeah.
hit 30
I've done
minutes, so
I've done
in
stuff.
30 minutes, I can recall 5 channels that you've set up and had taken down one way or another, whether it was your
Yeah.
doing or someone else's. Damn.
Yeah.
I say that,
Yeah.
but I had remember Pancake Flipper?
I do remember Pancake Flipper.
That was the OG 101, and then it was 102. Booper
I remember
duper.
you changed it to 102.
Booper duper state trooper. Remember that?
Jacob. Yeah, I do remember that. Jacob, how many channels have you been through?
Not like personal, like just me, 2.
Like
And
all?
then there was the 2 with y'all.
Cole, you've also
With
had like
everyone.
channels with your little sister too.
No, that was on Call in
Maya.
the Hole.
Maya, right?
Yeah, we did videos on Call in the Hole.
Oh, I thought she had
Yeah,
like a
that
little
was
gaming
just,
channel up.
no, she does. Yeah,
Yeah.
she has a channel.
But I'm talking about like if we like centralized all of your content, it'd be hundreds of videos.
Oh, it'd be thousands.
Damn,
It would be
that's a
thousands
lot.
easily.
That's a lot. I think on my
There
channel,
was so much.
alone, just Trovis, like
Yeah,
this one that I've been doing for about almost 2 years now. Probably only around almost 300. But
most random
there's
video.
been some that have like been deleted and privated and unlisted,
Yeah,
so I can't actually
Call
recall completely.
in the Hole by itself had a few hundred.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
had it up for a whole few years.
Yeah, but I was also doing it constantly.
Yeah, you had a. I remember we'd go to football games and you'd have a bunch of like kids from Maybank come by.
Yeah,
That
I have
was
a bunch of
pretty
people
cool.
talk to me. That was cool.
Cole had a school following. It's true.
I did for a little bit.
So, does that conclude the
Loaded
screwed up
Loaded Chode
corrupted
story.
story of the Loaded Chodes?
No, Loaded Chodes went through a lot, and it
Yeah.
A
had
lot, yeah.
there were so many people that was a part of it. You know what? I want to write down and I want to count how many people were a part of the Loaded Chodes,
All right,
just to know.
just to illustrate, yeah.
Yeah. What is this?
I remember you've told me about how many there were before at one point, and it was like over 15 people, I would think.
I need a pen, bro. There we go. That's a marker. It'll work.
It'll work though.
It'll work though. All right. So let's start from the very beginning. The very beginning was me
Gage, you.
and Isaac. And then we brought in Alex, Corbin, Terrence, Abdelaziz.
Oh, you didn't even bring up Adelzi's before. He's
Nope.
crazy.
I
You know,
didn't-
he's trying. I just yesterday on his Snapchat story, he's trying to sell pound cakes on the street and Mountain Dew, pound cakes and Mountain Dew on the side of the street. Like
Nice.
It's
him
funny.
and Isaac, man, him and Isaac. I just don't know what they're gonna do with their lives.
Isaac didn't talk to him no more.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
He's
fresh.
done with him.
That's
And
fresh.
it's good.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
definitely.
good.
He's definitely a bad influence.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
All right. So we got me, Isaac, Alex, Corbin, Terrence, Abdelaziz. I think that was it for 7th grade.
Good
So
night,
let's go
man.
to 8th grade. You and Brian.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
Uh,
whenever you're free, God, I really kind of want to get Brian in here so that we can sit down and talk about
yeah, why not?
the
We
gym
can try.
episode. Do you recall the gym where like I can text him right now?
Where I killed all the people?
Yeah. Bro, he murdered everyone. And me first.
Yeah, I would love to talk about that story.
Yo, man. I'm gonna bring Brian in here.
All right. So then after that, that was when we got the crew together.
Yeah.
Brought in Jacob. Gage, Zach, Sean,
Did
and
we
then
ever ask Blake if he wanted to come in?
John. Yeah, I talked to Blake multiple times about it.
Blake
but,
did not like me for some reason. I remember I hung out at your place one
I
time
don't
and
know.
Blake
He
was there.
hated you.
He hated me, and I don't know why. Me, him, and
I have
DW
no
were good
idea.
friends for a good while. I don't know if you know who DW was.
I do remember DW.
Me, him, and DW, we literally spent nights at each other's houses.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know why he didn't like me for some reason. Fresh.
I don't know. Me and him were really close. He was the first person I ever met in Kent. I've
There you
known
go.
him for some. I've known him for some years,
There you go.
like since I was 9,
Hmm.
I think. Yeah, I've
We
known
met
him for a
around
while.
14, 15.
I think I was 13.
Damn. I don't know how
I
old
was
I was.
13. I was 13 when I met both of you. All right, so I got everybody. All right, you count and I'll call names. Ready? Me, Isaac, Alex, Corbin, Terrence, Abdelaziz, Ashton, Brian, Jacob, Gage, Zach, Sean, John. I think that's it.
That's 10, 11, 13 people.
That's 13 people.
13 people,
Damn.
13 people helped with that,
including maybe special guests.
including there could have been some other people.
That's
pretty
13
crazy.
people that have been in and out of the same idea
Yeah.
over, what, 4 years?
Yeah,
Is
4
what
years.
Locho's lasted 4 years before it was thrown into the depths. And then we
Yeah,
thought
Other
about,
shows will forever be dead.
yeah, we thought about like resurrecting it into like a style of what Destinesia was, but that became kind of
Yeah.
me and Aiden's
Well,
thing for a while.
that's why I came up. That's why I wanted to do Destinasia, was because like I wanted it, because I could have just used Locho's name, but I was like, it's not the same. It doesn't fit the same.
Right.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work. So I wanted to do that completely different.
And then you went from that to what's it called? Destinesia. And then me and you and a few other people started talking about that, and then it kind of
Yeah.
became mine and Aiden's thing where we'd made videos on there, which inevitably turned into Travasity. By the way, it's all the same account. You literally have the login for that.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple actually. I didn't think much about it whenever I made it.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then there's my channel now. It's been through a lot. YouTube's kind of crazy.
YouTube's kind of crazy. So I guess I cut you off earlier, Jacob. How many channels have you been a part of?
You said 3,
6
right?
in
6?
total. Yeah.
6?
I don't even know how many I've been a part of.
I'm not even counting all of my channels.
I got
I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head.
Pancake Flipper 101 and 102, so that's 2.
Yeah.
I had one Titan EXE where I played mobile games. I don't even think you knew about that. It was just
I don't know
crappy
that one.
montages of me playing shooting games on my phone. It was amazing.
Nice.
It does not exist anymore. It's definitely been taken down by my doing. Did not like it.
Nice.
And then I created Trovis back. Remember, we were literally how I came up with my logo, the TV thing. We were literally we were on a call, and I was like, "Let's make a cool logo," and
I remember
like
that.
and like we drew it up and everything at that moment, and
Yeah.
it stuck forever in my head.
I do remember it. Yeah.
Dude, to be honest, I didn't know that the LOC story would be that screwed up and corrupted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There was a
a
lot of
lot
stuff
that
that
went down.
you were
That-
just at the beginning. You saw.
But I mean,
I guess that
technically,
was.
I was a part of like the posse. I wasn't actually a part of like the channel or anything. I was just there to
You
have a
weren't
good
part of the
time.
channel. You were part of the posse. Yeah.
Right. Mostly, I was
Because
just
that's all
friends
we
with
were
you.
at first. We were
Right.
Just like when we all hung out, we were the LOC.
Right. Just
That's
sitting there
all. That's
chilling,
what it
having
was at
fun.
first. Yeah.
It's badass, dude. We're going on 40 minutes. Do y'all want to
40
cut it?
Nice.
I kind of want to find all the channels that I've been a part of. I
Dude,
have it written down somewhere.
do you
I have a
really?
lot of journals though. I
Oh,
don't know
dude.
how good of an idea that is.
I don't know. You're gonna be going through. Isn't Brianna want you or something?
Huh?
Didn't Brianna
Well,
want?
whenever we're done.
Oh, okay. Well, uh, is there something else that we wanted to cover?
I don't know. Maybe I can go through that later because it might take me a while to find it.
Yeah, I was gonna say journal wise.
Yeah. Does anybody have anything?
I
Jacob?
mean,
No, not that I can think of.
well, when it
Um,
comes to the LOC, it's that I actually don't know much about it, so that this was kind of like Cole's episode, to be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I
this
guess
was
you're kind
more
of
of
right.
this
I mean,
was more of your
I
episode.
was. Yeah, I'm the only person that was there through the entire thing.
Yeah, you've been the sole
But,
like collector. To be honest, you should write all this down and archive it because it is. I mean, we're technically archiving it right now because of YouTube, but
technically are. It's history.
but with all these things, I mean, even though it's our history, it is history. Like it's a lot of shit that like
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
people might find interesting, but like we definitely will when we look back at it. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe you've been through fucking 12 channels and the LOC was even a thing and like all this
Yeah.
other stuff. It's like some of it's worth sitting down and talking about it once in a while.
Yeah, because me and Cole will talk about it every now and then, and it's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, we
like,
do.
wow, that.
Bro, me and Jacob. So whenever I make my initial comeback, I haven't yet because I want to make sure I have everything in order.
Right.
So so I can really hammer it this time.
You
Whenever
gotta legit think of it this way because you gotta be like, all right, I'm currently 18. You know, this is the
Cool.
part of my life where whatever I start doing now is gonna be like a hobby of mine. It's gonna be a continuation. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this for a few months and then I'm gonna drop it for half a year. Like, gotta stick with it.
Yeah.
That's why I've actually tried to stick with my Trovis account for so long now. It's like
Yeah.
it's mine. It's like it's my thing. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you want to have that, especially like since YouTube is such a big part of our lives, hobby wise, and you know,
No, you're right.
you kind of want. So you got to make sure that if you start it, you keep it. You know,
Yeah.
especially Call Me Calzone, Cole's new gaming channel that he's gonna be starting up real soon. You're welcome for
Call
the
me
plug.
Cal.
I don't think we called it out last episode.
Right. No, we did.
Thank you. Well, we called it out, but we
Jacob.
didn't give the title of what it was. You were just like,
Jacob,
got a new one. Jacob, do
when
you
are
have a
you
channel?
coming back?
Yeah, man. When's that
He
gonna
has
be a
he
thing?
has a YouTube channel. But when are you coming back, man? I'm ready to see some uploads.
As soon as I'm able to find like a good time outside of work.
Dude, I work
No,
every
he's right.
I work every single day to like 1 in the morning.
Bro.
Every single day. You always have time
Our
to do
schedule
shit.
was crazy. Our schedule was crazy, man. Like 14-hour days.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like, you gotta make time. Because if you don't make time, it won't be time. Like, you gotta sit down. You gotta get home. I know, dude. Trust me.
And
Me personally, I get home and I'm tired
it's not
as
even
shit.
so much the hours. It's not so much the hours. It's like it's an aggressive kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's fine dining. Like they're working.
Right.
And
Yeah. So
I've
like
never
for 14
like,
hours a
I
day.
did construction, and construction was easier than this. Than working in a kitchen. It was crazy.
Yeah, because you're sitting there for 14 hours in a kitchen that's 200 something degrees
You
constantly.
get no breaks. Like
Yeah.
working like in a place where there's so many people come, you barely
What's
get
nice
a
about
break.
my job is that even though I'm in and out all day, like I still get time to like sit down I go for a
Drive.
good 14 hours or so, just driving around, playing music, dropping off pizza, making
See,
money.
that sounds fun. If I
Yeah.
had a good car, I would do that.
Get one, man.
What?
Get one.
I need money. Need some more money.
Everyone, we're gonna set up a GoFundMe for Cole. He's a broke
Thank you.
boy. Thank you. No, man.
Whoever
He's got
gives
a
me the
channel.
most money will win this.
Hey, that's Actually, it's against the law
That's
to say that you're gonna be doing a giveaway and then not actually do a giveaway. So
Yeah, that's
that's
like
a
a
legit thing
felony.
that you can do.
how is that against the law?
You know what? I couldn't tell you, but
What if,
it's
what if,
people have gotten
what
in
if,
trouble
what
for
if
it.
nobody, what if nobody gives you anything for it?
Then it didn't exist in the first place.
What?
How can someone win if no one tried?
He said, "What?"
No,
He said,
like, like I'm saying, like they don't pay to do anything.
uh,
Like they don't pay to get in.
then I guess not, but
I don't see how that could be illegal.
I
Like if
don't
I
know,
was
man.
like,
I don't make the Mr.
I was
Beast
like,
rules.
all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, and I'll get you a new Xbox. Like nobody has to pay for anything. Nobody has to
True.
sign anything. They just subscribe. He just says that people can subscribe to him every day. He could do it in 10 years.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will give you 87 PS4s.
I think you should do that.
I think that's
I
a
want all
fantastic idea.
of them.
So we're gonna go ahead and cut this. Uh,
Ooh,
Cole's got a YouTube channel, Cole Handy, and also Call Me Calzone.
Call me Calzone.
Call Me
Appreciate
Calzone
it.
is not necessarily up yet, but it is there. Link will be in description. Maybe, I don't know. Probably by the time I get there, it will be. This won't be up until like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. What?
Yeah, because I've got.
What is your schedule,
Whoa,
broski?
whoa, 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 whoa,
What are
whoa.
you talking
Because
about? 2 weeks.
I got a video that's gonna be coming up this Friday. That's the first episode, the third episode,
Ah,
and then
push it forward.
next week is the gospel episode, and then currently this week, in the
Shit.
future this
I
week,
guess this is our third one.
this is our third one in our multiple.
So you're gonna post one of these a week.
Yeah, on top of whatever else videos I get. So everyone,
Okay.
you gotta learn
Yeah, that
something.
works.
You gotta learn something about Cole. Whenever Cole comes around and he's feeling like he wants to record, you have to slam out video after video because in about
Yeah.
2 weeks, Cole's gonna disappear for 3 months,
That's
and that's
true.
how Cole goes. And I know it's
That is
gonna
true.
happen.
Unless we stick to it and I get hooked, then I'll be on top of it.
We have to stick to it because I'm having a good time. I mean, because like
I'm having a
we
great time.
honestly we were sticking to it. We were making a lot of videos, and then like it was like 2 days that I couldn't get into it because like I was
Yeah.
busy as shit, and then all of a sudden you were just vanished. It was like, God dang it, I missed the gap.
I missed the gap.
That's how Cole is. So yes, these are going to be coming out once a week because yes, I need content, and no, I don't want to have to fucking.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, we've done 3.
we've
in
done
one
3
week.
so far
So
in
imagine
just a few days.
if we do like that many every week, like you know how much we'll have.
Right. It's not a bad thing though.
No.
I do think you should. Did you talk to Bree and them about discussing a physical language episode?
No, I will. I think it'll be awesome. I think Jacob should help us out too.
Oh yeah, Jacob, do you know about the physical language?
I do not.
You will soon enough.
You'll watch the episode in 2 weeks.
You will watch the episode. Oh, I don't know that I want to wait 2 weeks now.
So this one will be 3 weeks.
Look, let's just see how like my content flow gets going real soon because
No, I think you should do 1 a week. I think you should do 1 a week.
because I do work every day and content is hard to come by. So like if I can put out 1 week, then I'm gonna put out 1 week. So
Yeah.
so actually next week, because I'll be uploading one this week. Next Friday, watch that Big Bada Boom episode, and you will learn some deep dark secrets about ninth and 10th grade. It'll be a good time.
Nice.
Be a great time.
All right.
All right.
In
I've
other
had
words-
an amazing time, guys.
Yeah, man. In other
You're still
words,
filming?
huh? I am.
Still going right now?
We have been.
Cool. So we're leaving. We're exiting this thing.
Yes.
Jacob, if you want to shout out anything that you want people to go see, it doesn't even have to be yours. It can be somebody else's. Now's your chance.
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Mm,
Check out my merch. Go check out Cole. Go check out I don't even know what your shit is. Go check out Jacob. Google
Come
back
check
search
me
his
out.
face. You'll find something maybe. If you know how to do that. In other words, 50 minutes. We seem to be hitting 50 minutes today on multiple episodes.
Nice.
Nice.
Peace.
Nice.
Let's get out of here, man. Peace out, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all later.